So now we have a magnificent view of Rievaulx Abbey down below us. We're standing on Rievaulx Terrace, a wonderful National Trust property. I'm using a nice square format on a paper called Sate P400. It's a sanded paper, and we're going to do a pastel. I want to be quite loose and expressive with this painting. So architecturally we need to be correct, but at the same time I don't want to be too fussy about what I'm doing. It certainly is going to be the main feature of this painting. Also want to make something of the foliage around and the surrounding houses and what have you. So it's not going to be intensely the focal point. Looking at how everything relates to each other. And the countryside behind is amazing, and this wonderful tree to the right in late autumn colour. It's going to be a real feature. Oh boy, really cold today, but beautiful. Quickly mapping out where the trees are. We were spoilt earlier on, the sun. It's just got a little bit gloomier now. And the terrace of Rievaulx, that is in sunlight, so let's get that in. Working really quickly here. Just get a sense of movement. Yeah, some pinks up here where the sun is shining. That's nice. I'm kind of just letting this one develop itself, really, seeing what happens with these kind of instinctive marks. Again, trying to keep it fairly muted. Until we get to this tree over here. Let's really go for those late autumn colours. Lovely oranges. Oh, look at that. It sings against this paper, this sanded paper. It's almost industrial, and it really holds the pigment wonderfully well. Really like this green, very muted green. It's throwing everything into the background. It's lovely. Just let the sunlight catch her. There we go. And some pinks up here. The sun's doing beautiful things now in the background there. Let's get some pinks. Just capture that while it's there. There we go, like that. So, as I said at the beginning, I'm going to be quite loose with this while trying to maintain the integrity of the architecture. But I just want to be nice and free with the mark making sure proportions are right, otherwise not being too precious about things. Oh, that's beautiful, the sun. Let's get some purples, darks on the side here. Switching around, just trying to capture this while the sun is on the Abbey. Can't hold the pastel. My hands are frozen just begin to get a little bit of a sense of what this must have been like in 12th century, 13th century. You begin to imagine the monks moving around down there. Just incredible. So I'm just going to work back over those dark marks, correct without being too precious about it. That's looking quite nice. I'm not sure a Cistercian monk would appreciate what I've done to this, but I like the looseness of it. I hadn't even noticed there was any green in these trees until the light actually came round and shone on it. I think we do something a bit lighter now, also on the stonework. This is not quite a white, but it's not far off it. Definitely liking the looseness of this. So this has really taken no time at all to make quite a nice, I think, almost impressionistic rendition of this wonderful piece of history in front of us, catching the light beautifully. So we need to do something with that in a moment. To get right up to the top of the page. So I'm just using a nice light pastel to indicate branches. Going down the edges of the trees, or creating branches that aren't there yet, just using the lights of the pastel and the dark background. Oh, the light is absolutely amazing now. Absolutely wonderful. Could end up overdoing this. It's just so amazing. And get some oranges in the foreground, the leaves on the terrace, and some more of that green. I'm quite happy with that. It's been very, very quick. Not sure how long I've been doing this for, but it can't be more than about 40 minutes really. Just going to use the fixative. So I use this for two things. One, to actually paint with, so this intensifies the darks that are in there already. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't use this fixative, because it does darken the picture, but it's a very useful tool to use, and it also creates more tooth on which to put some more pastel. So having done that, a little bit more dark here, just dabbing the pastel, letting the pigment sit. And this nice orangey colour here, orange yellow. Some more light branches catching the light. That's almost done now, I think. So I might work a little bit more on this back in the studio, just to correct some things or lighten some things up, but I'm quite happy with how this has gone as a sort of quick rendition and a quick impression of this wonderful view. Done. Thank you very much for watching.